Hi everybody, Eugene here with some reflections on delivering an online module for the first time. So last night, week 5, was our first continuous assessment test for the module. It was worth 50% of the overall module mark, so it's an important test. The remaining 50% is made up of a project towards the end of the semester. So wanted to proctor the test to make sure that the students, who are all remote, don't forget, don't have anybody in the room with them, to make sure that they're not communicating with a third party through their screen, to like Skype or using their phone. So we use a system called RP Now, which captures the screen, and also a webcam captures what the student is doing, and it'll record any suspicious activity. This test was an open book test, so students could use notes and resources and have other files open and have Google open even, but no communication tools. I think it's fair to say that day after this test took place that it didn't go according to plan. Some students got on quite well and were able to do the test and didn't have any problems with the system, but many others did. And I'm eliciting feedback from the students at the moment, and there's a common thread through it all, and basically that our instructions weren't that clear. We had a sample test for them, but it didn't work in the same way as the real test. Step-by-step instructions should have been provided to them to avoid all of this. So some students were clicking on the wrong links and going to the wrong place and weren't aware of some of the steps that needed to be taken. So that was an unfortunate disadvantage for many students. I had to extend the test to allow students to complete it, because many were taking 15, 20, 25 minutes, even longer, to get started on the test. So those who started early had a little bit of an advantage there. On reflection, probably could have been prepared a little bit better, probably should have been through this experience myself. I had been through the sample test, which I say was not the same as the real test, and that wasn't a good preparation for students for the test. I have to acknowledge that now. There's a few mistakes were made, but I think principally the lack of preparation on my part to prepare the students for the test, it sticks out a mile here. It was the first continuous assessment test in the college, so I'm pioneering in that way. We've used it for end of semester exams, but never for continuous assessment before, so I was the guinea pig and pioneer on this. So we hopefully will learn from this and be a little bit more prepared the next time. Unfortunately, the test ran on so long, we ran out of time and weren't able to continue with our classes, so we'll have to continue with our classes next week. So lots of lessons learned from this experience, more preparation, perhaps a new video or a step-by-step instruction as to how to take a particular test rather than tests in general in RP Now, because ours did behave differently from what the students expected. So it's only fair that some of them who are disadvantaged by this be offered the opportunity to take the test again, and also for those who crashed out completely. There were some of those, only one or two, but there were some who will need an opportunity to take the test again. So I'll persevere with this. The rerun will be through RP Now, and hopefully the students will be ready for it the next time, and I'll be ready for it, and hopefully everything will go smoothly, because we want them to take the test online for the end of semester exams. So that's it for the moment. A chastened Eugene today, and hopefully we'll be back to more positive things next week.